Welcome back to 5 Minute Friday, and today we're going to talk about using your backdrop tool. Backdrop tool is kind of like using a light box, or if you've ever put an image, taped it to a bright sunny window and then traced over top of it. That's kind of what we're going to do today. So when you click on this backdrop tool, it'll bring up the load backdrop image, and you'll navigate to an area of your computer that you have image files or have uploaded images, say from the internet. If you go down here to File Types and use the little drop-down menu, there will be a list of all the different types of files that you can use in the backdrop tool. And in other classes, we've explained some of the properties and differences between bitmap or raster graphics and vector image files. So try one of those classes if you want to learn more about the different file types. Also, hovering over your pictures, your individual files, you'll see that information pops up on sizes and file types and just general information. For today's exercise, we're going to use this little dump truck and then click open. And you'll see, as we saw in the window, it is quite a small file, only about 1.5 inches. And if you want to make it larger, you can always go to the corners here and drag up, and that will increase the size of the truck. If you hit the space bar on your keyboard, that will bring it into the screen. So we can drag this truck anywhere on our screen that we want to. You will notice that there's a little X here in the center, and we can use that if we want to center. You see when I click on that, on my rulers over here, I get location. So that's I can drag a guideline out or use that location tool to kind of center my design if that's important to you. Now the design is good to start using. It is a bitmap file or a ping file. It's a raster graphic. So raster graphics have pixels. That's what defines the color. And you'll see the edges on this truck are kind of pixelated, and we made that pixelation a little bit worse when we enlarged the file. So the edges are very rough, but we can get a design. We can trace design in a couple of different ways. Here is our magic wand. We're going to talk a little bit more about this in a future class. I just selected that wand. You'll see my mouse changed to that little magic wand icon and hovered over the red portion of the truck area and left clicked. And now if I go up here to my other backdrop tool on the upper horizontal toolbar, this is where you turn the image, the backdrop tool, off. So when I turn that off, the little dump truck goes away, but that outline from the magic tool is left. If I go up here, we'll use my reshape tool to get a picture of the outline of this. You'll see there's lots of points, and the image is not very smooth. And again, that's because of the raster graphic or pixelation of that file. It causes lots of distortion to that image, so it's not all that clean. So let's turn our image back on simply by clicking either on the turn off tool or the backdrop tool again. And this time, let's go ahead and undo that outline, or let's keep it there. And let's go back to selecting. If you need to reselect that truck to make any changes, go back here to turn the backdrop tool back on. And this time I'm going to fade out that truck a little bit by either clicking on the bar or clicking on this little slider, holding down your left mouse key and sliding that along. Now you notice it's not making any changes. When you make changes here under properties, you always need to click apply. So that fades out the image a little bit, move it over and fades it out even more. I need a slightly better outline. Okay, let's grab my line tool and let's just draw around that dump bed of the truck. And you'll see these lines are straight and smooth. So I can use any of these drawing tools. Okay, let's go to the reshape tool and then click. And you see the only areas that I have nodes on this image are where I clicked and assigned a node, but it is a lot clearer and cleaner of a drawing than what we got from the magic tool. So that's a couple things you can do with your backdrop tool and how to use it. I hope you've enjoyed this little 5-minute tutorial, and I wish you happy sewing, and I'll see you back here again next time for 5 Minute Friday.